Hi, hello. The tournament is starting in 2 minutes. This is the online Mondaily tournament that happens, well, every Monday, and it is directed by Josh Sokol and Ben Schoenbrunn. It has been a long time since I've done this tournament, so I'm just looking forward to giving it another try. I probably won't narrate too much during the games because uh, talking and playing Blitz games, oh gosh, here we go. Not my forte, especially not when combined, but I'll try. Kind of an uninspiring rack. Gosh, yeah, I don't want to give my opponent too much to work with, but I also don't have a lot of incentive to keep these tiles. I wonder if something like Ultra would be okay, but I'll just do that. I don't see anything better. Um, and draw kind of more of the same. Okay, well, I will certainly not complain about a blank draw. Like nitrided somewhere, I guess I can play it through there. Oh, that's so lame that it even puts the E or the blank E on the triple letter. I guess I could do this, blow the board a bit open. It's going to be even and I'm down a tempo and this does score 4 more. I guess, I don't know if that's sound reasoning. I just feel like I shouldn't take any longer than I already have. Palm here isn't bad. I guess plotters is probably valid from those who plod. And the C is going to be big for whoever gets that Mick hook first. I might just go ahead and do this. I don't love it, but I need to play. Okay, so I'm just going to play this right away. I draw the J alongside a bunch of vowels. Junta. I always struggle to see that word, but I think that's just going to be my play. I don't see anything that scores as well, and I'm probably keeping like 3 vowels almost no matter what I do. Not the worst draw. I have something like deaf in the corner, which keeps some clunky consonants together but does score 30 and take out that spot. I don't want to do something like this because then it makes sevens a lot easier to play. Right now they kind of have to end in A. Things through the P, this U, the L are not super likely. Okay, so they've got the final S setting up Shog, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play we, or do I play Fe? No, I think I like keeping this open in case I want to, but they do have the S, so anyway, I might just block that new line, score decently, might as well. Yeah, I'm expecting an opening play here that I'll probably have to respond to. The nice thing about the shape of this board is that it's hard for them to really create a second threat. They just kind of have to hope for something to that A probably. But any threat they create in the top left quadrant is probably going to be more of a threat than that A. Or they could do that to set up the final S again. Something like this. I'm going to go quickly. This is a word, right? Okay, I wasn't making it up. If there was an O, they could play Out Wales, which is a phony, but it's a phony that I have played before. Just don't time out. Oh, they timed out. I really just lucked out in that one with drawing several bingos. Likes Ulnar keeping RT over NR, which I guess makes sense. I just didn't come up with that. And I guess similar, like, uninspiring plays on this turn. And yeah, maybe NT slightly better, scoring 2 more. Okay, Trindled would have been a few more, but I didn't see that. Palm is probably fine. Trying to speed through this. I don't see any enormous misses, but let's just go. Yeah, hopefully I can luck out similarly in the next game, and I do have a pretty strong rack to start, which is always a good sign. Like cresting, screwing's probably it. And then I guess cringes maybe. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that scores a lot more. I should have thought of that sooner. Yeah, so a lot of vowels here. I don't. Why did I not see cringes for like? Okay, whatever. This is what I mean when blitz games are my specialty. Sometimes I just take a while. Sordino as a double double. I'm probably just gonna play avoid to this triple. That's gonna. Yeah, I'm just not gonna think too hard about it. I think that's probably at least among my best options. I have the K, which is perfect for this spot they just opened. Something like Pike is, keeps abysmally, but does score 40, so it's definitely worth playing. I guess I didn't stop to consider, could they have been setting up like an X or something, but well, they weren't probably, but they did block it. I guess I could play Raku. It's easy to score underneath, but I am at least keeping the P. I'm just going to go ahead and play fake there. More vowels, and from their last plays, it's probable that they're struggling with consonants. My opponent's thinking for a while, which I don't mind because I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do my next turn. Again, I just feel like I have these, oops, that's not a word, kind of same options. Why do I keep typing the one that I want to be a word but isn't a word? Oh, wow. Okay, judging by the fact that they took that long to play it, I don't think they have the other blank. If they had both blanks, I think that'd be a pretty quick play. I could be wrong, but it is 45 points, so it could certainly be worth it. I think I'm just gonna keep going with Peel here. It feels really lame, but I just don't... I guess, okay, here's like... Yeah, that's probably just better. I mean, it scores 20, I'm keeping vowels either way. Like, Oidia... I think Voltae is a word, I'm pretty sure. I really need to review my fives. I'm trying to see if there's anything better that goes underneath. And I don't see anything great. If Volto were a word, but it's not. So I'm going to play Oidia. Okay, so I was right that they didn't have the other blank, but tab, maybe they were setting up their S. Okay, they are laughing in my face. No, doesn't that like mean a fence or something? Je for 18. Oh my gosh, I need to do something. Hopefully I can drop there. Yeah, like math. But they're gonna play there. So, yep, that was pretty likely. I'm just gonna play because I don't have enough time. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna time out here. The blank is still out though. I can't really do any crazy setups like this. Well, I don't want to time out. This is probably a terrible play because they're going to bingo. But I just didn't see anything good with my X there. I probably missed a lot this game. Fake, okay, probably playing okay. Saw Ash. Oh, Jete for 44, which I just didn't see. Okay, this is an interesting rack that I'm not going to have any of. Oh no, opposite problem. Maybe I should have kept an E. My leave is kind of horrible no matter what I do. I'm just going to, oh no. I'm just going to draw even more consonants. Suspicious. I guess I just play it. I have the M for Gorm, but with a play like that, they probably are pretty close to a bingo, so I like taking out the S hook and this E at least. So I guess I'll go for it, and I drew a vowel, which I am happy to see. And I should mention my opponent Cam Jam in our league game, I think earlier today they played a disconnected 9 on me of competent, which was pretty cool to see. So nice job to them. And rather than underlapping here, depending on what they do, I almost want to play up here. Oh my gosh. I don't know. 34 and keep EENOR, or sacrifice 8 and keep a more balanced sleeve. Like I'm close to bromine and bromoline, bromines, stuff like that. I might take that instead. I don't know if that was wise. I just hate those kind of 5 one-pointer leaves that aren't all that close. I mean, they probably bingo like some amount of the time. I'm going to look back at that in the analyzer and probably be informed that I made the incorrect decision, but we'll see. Okay, they're really not able to connect on this bingo that they've seemingly been close to all game. It's not a word. I'm confusing with B-O-L-L-E-D. I'll just play through there, I guess. I don't see anything great. Rolfing wouldn't take an S, would it? I'm gonna see anyway. It's not a word. I just wanted to know. Okay, I have cringes again. I had that rack earlier, which is kind of hilarious. Of course, there's no place to play pretty much any 7 on this board. It has to end with O or like O-E or O-A or something. Don't mind if I do. I might even do that. There are 3 S's and 2 blanks unseen this late in the game. I think I will if it stays open. They passed. I'm not opening. They're just spam passing. Well, I'll pass back. Do you want a 6 pass? Because I'm gonna win. This is so dumb. Okay. Oh, so they didn't have the blank. I kind of thought that they did. I missed Drawlier. Okay, I definitely could have guessed that. Oh, wait. I saw clingers, but not kringles. That's that's pretty terrible. Yeah, I don't really know what that game was. But yeah, I'm just gonna play my lame bingo that scores 60 points. Channel. They're setting up an S. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna go ahead and play cheese. Is this any good? I think that just gives back too many easy scores to the opponent. In that case, I might just play oi. And keep a decent bingo lead with some floaters available. It scores 15, so I don't mind it. Wow, I mean, drawing UW is just kind of insane. So I will not be bingoing as it turns out. I don't like this. I feel like CEIOR. I guess I think I called it a strong bingo lead. It's like not. It can be, but now with like the N blocked, I feel less confident. I think I might just take the points. I hate this leave, but or like. I just realized I had that. Oh my gosh. Why do I take so long to find the obvious play? I don't think this would be called for, right? I guess what else am I doing? I don't see anything there. I'm actually gonna play bruise. This feels really weird. I just don't have anything else that like scores anything at all. And I also have a spot to dump that if I need to. On a lot of boards, I feel like I'd have a great score here. Like if I could fit Kefir with 2 Fs somewhere, like that would be so cool, but I can't. How am I so much lower on time than my opponent? I felt like I was playing fast. I'm just really slow, I think, is the moral of the story. I also craft is a word spelled like this, so both of them are 24. Would I rather keep kit or diff? I have no idea, actually. I'll just do that. Perv takes an O in this lexicon. I think the E is Collins only. Perv, P-E-R-V-E, P-R-E-V-E, I think are Collins. Nowhere to play that. But I do have stewing twinges. Sweeting is valid, but it doesn't work. Oh wow, I think swinge is a valid word, and that is 47. Sweating, I don't think so. I'm just gonna play out too low on time. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think that's a good play. I don't have a plan. I'm just playing something because I'm too low on time. This happens in both real games and Blitz games. I shouldn't say real. This is a real game. It's just one that's too fast. Had to try. Good game. Quick analysis. Okay, yeah, I saw adulator, but I guess those were my only bingos, so I don't feel too terrible about it. Let me just quickly see. So cheese is probably fine. I do. Oh, looks like we're gonna get a correspondence game. Awesome. Yeah, crow took me way too long to see. Bruise, berries, rubies. I don't see any like horrible mistakes. Okay. Just trade EO maybe. I feel like this hits a decent amount. I don't know how much totaling hits. And now I have another kind of lame rack. Like almost a 10 lol. Wow, I hate that. I have mantled. That may be my only bingo. Like Koji or something like that doesn't score that well. I feel like I can do better. Jink is getting somewhere. Is mallbird a word? The birds that get trapped in malls? No, okay, maybe not. I'd like to get rid of some of these annoying consonants. Maybe just like add here. Don't totally love it, but it is a vowel heavy pool, so LRST is probably a bit stronger than usual. I could also play something like da here, but I'm not doing 5 consonants. Is CLYSTER a word? Anyway, if that word that I'm probably just making up is in fact not a word, this is a great play. If this is a word, it's probably my only bingo. Phew, it is a word. Usually when I think, oh, is this a word, it's just completely made up and it's not even close to anything. But this time it was real. So glad. Fox might be a nice play. I like foxes. Oh, I also just realized I have fixes here for bunch. I'm just gonna cash that in. And I get the second blank. Love to see it. I don't see any bingos, almost like gonphenon or something, but I have a W instead of an F. I always like to look for words ending in wood, but I don't think I quite have anything like that. Okay, vowel heavy, but probably not too far from a bingo. I Oops. Probably don't burn my blank for 19. Instead, I'll play Woo here. Yeah, save time for when I inevitably have to try and find a bingo with my blank. That's an ominous play. Didn't think this would be a word. Ping setting up my final, or my second to last A. There's also an O. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I might play Ping. I have Ashier now as a backup. Parhelion, that's a 9. Oh, I actually did not know that was a word. You know, I think I'll be okay in the end game. Oh, I have Seraphine. Finally, I found something okay. Oops, what am I doing? Something like this. Oh, oops, I'm an idiot. Gosh. That was a very sloppily played endgame, so I'm kind of embarrassed. But let's, well, actually, first let's go and say thanks, Josh, and oops, who won? Ooh, 5-0. Wow, very nice. My sloppy play aside, this was a lot of fun, and it's good to be back to Mondaily. I really appreciate Josh and Benji hosting this every week, and I hope to play it more in the future. So I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.